Have you ever pondered over the question, where did Hinduism, one of the world's oldest religions, originate? As we delve into the enigma of Hinduism's origin, let's first acknowledge that the genesis of this ancient faith is shrouded in mystery and steeped in time. Unlike the linear birth stories of many world religions, the birth of Hinduism is not attributed to a single founder, a sole divine revelation, or a specific point in history. Rather, it's a religion that has evolved organically over thousands of years, absorbing and integrating a myriad of cultural and spiritual influences along the way. Now, imagine a vast and diverse tapestry, woven from countless threads of beliefs, philosophies, rituals, and gods. That's Hinduism. It's a complex, dynamic, and vibrant faith that has been continuously sculpted and reshaped by the hands of time. This inherent fluidity and adaptability, which are hallmarks of Hinduism, make pinpointing its exact origin a challenging endeavor. Historians and scholars have long debated this topic, offering a range of theories and speculations. Some trace the roots of Hinduism to the ancient Indus Valley civilization, while others point to the Vedic Age as a crucial period of its formation. Yet others suggest that Hinduism is a synthesis of various Indian cultures and traditions, with diverse roots and no single founder. What makes Hinduism truly intriguing is its ability to defy neat categorization. It's a religion, yes, but it's also a philosophy, a moral code, a sociocultural construct, and a way of life. Its teachings span the gamut from profound spiritual insights to practical wisdom for everyday living. And its pantheon of gods and goddesses, each with their own distinct myths and attributes, adds another layer of richness and depth to this ancient faith. In this exploration, we will attempt to unravel the intricate threads that make up the tapestry of Hinduism, tracing its evolution from its ancient roots to the vibrant, multifaceted faith it is today. So, buckle up for a fascinating journey into the heart of one of the world's oldest and most enduring religions. As we journey through time, we will see how this ancient religion took shape and evolved. Our journey begins in the Bronze Age with the Indus Valley civilization. This ancient civilization, which thrived around 4,000 years ago, has left behind a trove of archaeological findings that give us a glimpse into the early practices that would later evolve into the religion we know today as Hinduism. The Indus Valley civilization was remarkably advanced for its time, with well-planned cities, an intricate drainage system, and a strong sense of community. But it's the small seals and symbols that they left behind that hold the key to understanding their spiritual beliefs. Intricately carved onto tiny squares of stone, these seals depict a variety of figures and symbols, animals, humans, and what appear to be deities. One seal in particular stands out. Known as the Pashupati seal, it depicts a horned figure, seated in a yogic posture and surrounded by animals. Many scholars believe this figure to be an early representation of Lord Shiva, one of the primary deities in Hinduism. This could potentially indicate that the concept of Shiva and perhaps other deities had its roots in the Indus Valley civilization. Symbols of the swastika and the peepal tree, both of which hold significant spiritual significance in Hinduism, were also found etched on seals and pottery. The swastika is considered a symbol of auspiciousness, while the peepal tree is regarded as sacred. These symbols hint at the early adoption of these beliefs. Another fascinating aspect of the Indus Valley civilization was the importance given to the concept of ritual purity. The presence of numerous public baths and well-planned drainage systems suggest a society that valued cleanliness, a concept that is deeply embedded in Hindu practices today. However, the absence of temples and the lack of identifiable religious texts make it challenging to draw direct connections between the Indus Valley civilization and present-day Hinduism. Regardless, the intriguing parallels suggest that some of the spiritual practices and beliefs of this ancient civilization may have survived through the ages and influenced the evolution of Hinduism. The fall of the Indus Valley civilization marked the beginning of the Vedic Age, changing the course of Hinduism. And as we delve into the Vedic Age in our next segment, we'll uncover how these early practices evolved and adapted to form the complex tapestry of Hinduism. With the dawn of the Vedic Age, the religious landscape of the Indian subcontinent underwent a significant transformation. Imagine a vibrant tapestry of life in the Indian subcontinent around 1500 BCE. This period, known as the Vedic Age, brought forth the Vedas, the oldest scriptures of Hinduism, and forever changed the spiritual ethos of the region. The Vedas, composed in the sacred language of Sanskrit, are a collection of hymns, rituals, and philosophies. These texts, believed to be the breath of the eternal, are revered as the bedrock of Hindu philosophy and culture. The four primary Vedas, the Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharva Veda, each played a unique role in shaping the religious and cultural practices of the time. The Rig Veda, the oldest of the Vedas, is a collection of over 1,000 hymns dedicated to various deities. These hymns were recited during rituals, invoking the gods for protection, prosperity, and wisdom. The Yajurveda, on the other hand, outlines the rituals themselves, providing a step-by-step guide to conducting sacrifices and ceremonies. The Samaveda is essentially a musical rendition of the hymns from the Rig Veda, highlighting the importance of sound and rhythm in invoking the divine. And the Atharva Veda, the last of the four, is a compendium of spells and charms, reflecting the people's belief in magic and the supernatural. As we delve deeper into the Vedic Age, we witness a shift from a predominantly ritualistic religion to a more introspective and philosophical one. This transformation is evident in the Upanishads, the concluding part of the Vedas, which explore profound questions about the nature of reality, the self, and the ultimate truth. These scriptures laid the foundation for the development of diverse philosophical systems and spiritual practices that continue to shape Hindu thought and culture today. The Vedic Age was a dynamic period of intellectual and spiritual exploration, a time when the seeds of Hindu philosophy were sown and nurtured. As centuries rolled by, Hinduism continued to evolve, absorbing and adapting to new ideas and influences. In the Classical Age, Hinduism blossomed into the diverse and complex faith we recognize today. This period, stretching from roughly 200 BCE to 500 CE, was marked by the development of a multitude of Hindu philosophies, each offering unique perspectives on life, the universe, and everything in between. Among these philosophies, 6 classical schools emerged, known as the Shad-darshanas. These included the realistic philosophy of Nyaya, the atomistic perspective of Vaisheshika, the dualistic viewpoint of Samkhya, the transformative vision of yoga, the ritualistic approach of Mimamsa, and the comprehensive worldview of Vedanta. Each of these philosophies contributed to the rich tapestry of thought within Hinduism, providing a myriad of ways for followers to interpret and understand the world around them. Simultaneously, the Classical Age was also the era of the great Hindu epics. The Ramayana and the Mahabharata, these timeless tales of heroism, honor, and divine intervention, have shaped the moral and cultural fabric of the Indian subcontinent for centuries. The Bhagavad Gita, a part of the Mahabharata, emerged as a spiritual manual, guiding countless souls on their spiritual journey. This period also witnessed the rise of devotion or bhakti and meditation or yoga as significant paths in Hinduism. Bhakti emphasized a personal, emotional connection to the divine, often expressed through poetry, music, and dance. At the same time, yoga focused on achieving self-realization and union with the divine through meditation and physical postures. These paths offered a more personal and experiential approach to spirituality, marking a shift from the ritualistic practices of the Vedic Age. They democratized spirituality, making it accessible to everyone, irrespective of their social or economic status. Hinduism, over the millennia, has shown a remarkable ability to adapt and evolve, making it as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. As we've seen, its philosophical richness, epic narratives, and diverse spiritual paths have allowed it to remain a living, breathing tradition, continually shaping and being shaped by the cultures and societies in which it exists. So where does that leave us in our quest to understand the origins and evolution of Hinduism? In our journey through time, we've uncovered a fascinating, intricate narrative. We began with the enigma of Hinduism's origin, delving into the mystery shrouding its beginnings. We learned that Hinduism's roots may be traced back to the ancient civilization that thrived on the banks of the Indus River over 5,000 years ago. From the remnants of their culture, we gleaned clues to their religious practices, which bear striking similarities to elements of Hinduism today. Then we ventured into the Vedic Age, a pivotal period in the evolution of Hinduism. Here, we discovered the Vedas, the sacred texts that form the bedrock of Hindu philosophy and ritual. The Vedic hymns, composed by the seers of the time, reveal profound insights into the cosmic order and man's place within it. These texts introduced us to a pantheon of gods and goddesses, and the rituals performed to honor them, many of which continue to be an integral part of Hindu worship today. Moving forward, we explored the classical age and beyond, witnessing the emergence of significant concepts such as dharma, karma, and moksha. We observed the development of the epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, and the Puranas, which further enriched the religious and philosophical landscape of Hinduism. However, what stands out most about Hinduism is its inherent diversity and complexity. It is a religion that does not fit neatly into any single definition or framework. It has continually adapted, absorbed, and synthesized various cultural and philosophical influences over the millennia, resulting in a dynamic, multifaceted tradition that continues to evolve even today. Hinduism, therefore, is not just a religion. It's a fusion of diverse beliefs, practices, and philosophies, a testament to the rich tapestry of human thought and spirituality.